Welcome to Caching Waves. We're going to look at Litecoin in a second, but I just wanted to show you a quick rundown of a trade opportunity available. I just did a video on Rune. We have a long setup. We had a impulse off the low potential here, and we're right between the 50 and the 618. We could come a little bit lower, but right now, if the pivots hold, looking for a 1-to-1 as an A, B, C at 173. But as my primary, we have an impulse coming up here to the 2.236 at $2. And if you're able to get this entry in, the 1-to-1 is about a 13% move, and we're 30+% for the impulse. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to it as the first pinned comment in the description. And let's get right into Litecoin. Still looking for further downside on Litecoin. I'll just give you a quick rundown of the correction. We had a three-wave A, B, C up, and we hit the 1.618 extension of the A wave off our B. We then have had a three-wave A move in orange, you can see there. We had a three-wave correction for our B, and we're coming down for either a B, C as a flat or a zigzag, or we get an extra wave in orange there for a C, which would take us pretty deep. So right now the red count is my primary. I'm looking for this 5-wave impulse to complete right here between 49.54 and around $53 there. So the extensions you see there, the 1.618 is my most probable target to take profit, and that is the extension of our A wave off our B wave down to our C wave at the 1.618. It comes just shy of the 786 retracement level of this wave. So a likely area for a pivot if this is a B wave and we're coming up for a larger C after we pivot, like so. I'll get down to the extensions of this in a second, but you can see we already ticked through the 618 and we're looking weak. We only had a three-wave move up, so not impulsive yet. That leads me to believe we need a little more downside. Now right now I'm just running rough targets, but if we pivot at the 786 there at 49.54, we should hit about $130, which is interesting if this becomes a 335 or a 333, because it lines up with this point of breakdown from last year's spring. So interesting there that those line up as resistance. So let's go down to the micro and I'll show you what I'm looking for coming up. So we had our third wave potentially down here, and we had a three-wave move up. We came a little high between the 50 and the 618. We did not overlap the wave one, although we did come a little higher than expected. You know, we usually try and hold the 382 to the 50. But not invalid by any means, just outside of the normal probabilities. As of right now, I see 5 waves down here. We had a 3-wave correction up, and we're working on what I think is a ending diagonal here. Now just to show you the couple potentials that can happen here. So this is a 5-3-5, or you got a 1-2-3 working on a fourth, need a fifth down to complete that as an ABC. Alternatively, that can be a 1-2-1-2, but we're so close to that $50 level, that would be pretty extreme downside. So I actually think this is a 3-wave correction, ABC, as either a wave 1 of an ending diagonal. We get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish, and that's where our pivot should come in, down there around the $50 level, something like that. And that lines up perfectly. It makes the most sense currently to what's happening here. So you have an ABC1, ABC2, ABC3, ABC4, ABC5 to complete as our ABC. Again, alternatively, have this in yellow where we need to make an extra wave down, but that is not my primary right now, just because of where the targets all line up. And alternatively, if we do make a higher high here, because if we only have 3 waves, that can also be a B wave, as you know. So this could turn into an A wave, and this could be a B wave, and we get a C wave up. And then we'd look for further downside. But that's not going to stop me from taking an entry here. Once this wave finishes, this is rough right now, just waiting for it to finish there. Then I would take my fibs here, and I'd look to take shorts between the 382 and the 618, a third, looking for this target down here around $50. So just waiting for that wave to fill out to get my entry. But currently looking for one more tick down and that retracement up sideways in a channel sort of correction. Again, if we get impulsive, I'll probably wait and look for the short from up here where this becomes an A, B, C, and then downside. So there's my rough rundown on Litecoin, just waiting for the next couple days to get that potential short for our third wave down in an ending diagonal. All right, guys, don't forget that pinned comment underneath for Rune if you want that trade set up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.